The wall that heals will be open through Sunday. We're getting a better idea tonight of plans to clean up Duluth's harbor. There are 10 sites of concern, and the MPCA is letting people know about cleanup options on 4 of those slip sites before taking action. KBJR 6's Jesse Slater joins us live there now. And Jesse, why exactly are these so-called sites of concern?
Well, Dan, first of all, I'll let you know what those sites are. They include the Ascon slip, the AGP slip, slip C, and slip 3, which is where we currently are. Now, this slip, much like all of the other ones, is an area of concern because it has residence of items such as heavy metals. Now, at this particular site, if you kind of look along this back wall, kind of where that concrete wall is in an L shape is where a bulk of the contaminants lie within this specific site. Now, a lot of these contaminants were left behind from industries that used to work in and out of the harbor. Multiple Duluth harbor sites are in need of sediment cleanup. The Minnesota Pollution Control Agency is currently focusing on the decontamination of major sites.
They are 4 slips that are contaminated with legacy contaminants that came from past industries that were in the harbor.
MPCA is holding a 30-day comment period to allow the public to learn more about the projects and why they are important for Duluth waters.
I think these projects are huge for our harbor, and I think the people living in this community have been waiting some time for this to happen. I mean, this is a community that lives on the water.
They are looking at several alternatives that range from doing nothing to dredging.
We're probably going to fall somewhere in between, which would include capping in place or maybe consolidating and capping in place.
Capping would place a barrier of clean sediment between wildlife and the contaminants. MPCA is hoping to reuse clean materials from the Army Corps of Engineers dredging work on the canal.
If we can reuse that material and bring that in as clean cap, then that's cost effective and a good use of resources that we already have available here.
Now, the MPCA says sites like these aren't really a huge concern for humans because they're not often accessible, and not a lot of people tend to just want to jump in and take a swim here. So they're not the immediate danger. What is at immediate risk is wildlife and plant species that reside in the harbor.
And Jesse, any word exactly on when the work on those sites will be underway?
Well, the MPCA says they still have some licensing permits and studies to do, but if all goes well, they say hopefully that they can start work in 2018.
We'll see what happens. Thanks.